So we are in the last quarter of 2022. I know I'm not the only one that feel like January 2022 literally just popped up on the scene, but this is why it's so important to make sure you are tracking your progress, that you make sure you set attainable goals and that you follow through with them. So if you want to hear all about our plans for the final quarter of this year, that's 3 months, y'all, then make sure you stay to the video. Hey everyone, my name is Shalise, also known as Mommy Trader here on YouTube. Hey investie besties, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank y'all so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here. I'm a mama, I'm a wife, and I love investing. I love talking about stocks and just different ways to grow your money over the long term. I do focus heavily on beginner investing content. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, you guys, but I do share real numbers. Take a look back in all of my playlists. I have almost 400 videos on this channel. Go back, binge, explore, and if you need investing help, if you need like trackers and things to help you with your journey, check out my website mt1finance.com. You can find all of your beginner investing tools and things that you need right there. So Q4, that's October, November, and December. I really can't believe how fast it seems like 2022 went by, and I did post my famous like $1 million in 1 year goal video. I think it was like December 31st of last year to get ready for this year. Everything we wanted to accomplish in 2022. I will do like a year in review type of video like at the end of this year, of course, but our goal was to grow our net worth by 1 million smackaroos in 2022. I can tell you already, we are not going to achieve that goal. The stock market was like, girl, And so again, we celebrate any win, we celebrate any like financial progress, any step forward. Small wins equal big wins, and I want that to be something you guys track as well. Don't discount your small deposits, your small wins, the small steps you make forward, because small steps equal big steps in the long run. So always, remember that. Like, encourage yourself. It's okay if you have to stop, or if you have to pause, or if life happens, because let's be honest, life happens sometime and you can't continue as much as you wanted to with your goals. But it's about progress over perfection over here. So our Q4 goals, you're going to see it up on your screen. I'm looking down because I have my handy dandy laptop right here. And so we're going to go through our goals for Q4. So the first thing is to invest an additional 10K into the stock market. So with my business, with my husband's side business, with his main job, and all of the things in between, we do think we can accomplish this goal. It is so important for my husband and I to continue to invest, and if at times invest heavily when we can, because we know everything is at a discount right now. Like when I last checked Google, guys, like Google, the company that owns YouTube, what you're watching right now, was under $100. Like, when are we going to see that again? And so, like, when we can invest more into Google, build up our dividend stocks and ETFs like Realty Income, Main Street Capital, Gladstone. You have JEPI, which is JEPI. That's the ticker symbol. That's how I recognize companies, guys. You have QILD, you have SCHD. I mean, you have a lot of great ETFs that pay solid dividends as well. And so, and a new company that we did add to our portfolio that I will talk to you more about is Newell Brands. I did talk about this recently, and I will share more details about it in my, those of you who are in my dividend group, you will hear a lot about this. If you want to join my Patreon, I do private lives and things like that. Make sure you check out the link in my description box below. But solid company, it makes the Sharpies and the Rubbermaid brand and highlighters and just all of the like little arty crafty plannery things that I love to use. And so I do believe in being an owner and a consumer. But this last quarter, we're going to just focus heavily on buying companies that we feel like have a lot of value to them. They're just at great prices right now. And so we're going to put 10K into the good old stock market and just hold on for dear life. Okay. The next thing we're going to do for Q4 is we're going to increase our side hustle income. So again, one of the ways you can beat inflation besides investing is increase your income. So if inflation is causing everything to go up and the money that we're making from our day jobs is kind of not going up at the same rate, or if we get like a bonus or a raise and it's like 2%, but inflation is like at 15, 18%, then our money is losing value. So trying to find other ways to, make sure we can, make extra money on the side. So for me, MT is my passion project. It's something that I absolutely love. I've been doing this for almost 2 years, have almost 400 uploads. And like I said, it started with just documenting our journey here for people to find inspiration, but then it turned into a business. And so this is a great example of your passion turning into something that really could be profitable for you. And so that's what MT turned into. I was monetized on YouTube, and then I branched out a little bit and created my own website so that I can sell things that I made, or I can offer services or consulting to people who may need to talk to someone in a private space, someone who shared their real number, somebody who's been through like the housing market. We own 3 houses, or have NFTs, crypto, bonds, like a whole lot going on. And some people want, to have direction or guidance. And so I was able to do that, or my Patreon. So again, increasing our side hustle, but I do believe in bringing quality, and I'm big on that. And so I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the content. If you purchase products or services from me, I hope that you felt like you got your money's worth. I know a lot of you do, because a lot of you are actually repeat clients of mine. Like I meet with some of you like every single month. And so yeah, just increase our side income, and then put that income in an asset. So I invest a lot of the money I make from my side business. I save as well, and I also put some money aside, like to do something as a family, like maybe like go on a little getaway trip somewhere, or go to the beach, or something like that. The next Q4 goal that we have is to keep Christmas spending low. Now I have 3 kids and a zillion nieces and nephews and godchildren, okay? And it's easy for me to not buy as much for my husband or adults, but sometimes I go crazy with the little kids, okay? And so I really am just going to set a budget for each child and stick with that. And for my children, I'm going to be following the mantra: something to wear, something to read, something you want, and something you need. And really give them like a stocking with a bunch of candy and stuff in it. Like that's what I plan on doing. And I think that they will love that. I can tell you, in the past, the kids here, they loved like an activity. Like if we went ice skating, or we went, and like did a full day of something, they actually talk about that still. And so I really am trying to value experiences, which is cheaper in the long run than buying. Like I was one of those parents that was trying to make sure each kid had like 20 gifts. Like really, like when you have Christmas, the gifts cover your entire living room. Like seriously though, like seriously. And so I want to keep Christmas low, especially because the cost of everything is so high now. Like Christmas presents, like a doll or a racing car or something like that, is crazy expensive now. So that's the plan that we have for Christmas. I believe our budget is $1,000, and that's for everything and everybody, okay? And the one thing that we did that I love that my family adopted was Pollyannas for the adults. So all of the adults put their name in the basket. Our budget is $50, and that way we can buy a gift for one person versus like all the adults. Because I used to spend thousands of dollars on Christmas. Another thing we're doing for Christmas before I move on is signing up with the Salvation Army Angel Tree. It's really good for the children to understand, like, what we have is a blessing, and other children don't have this. And so I love it because my daughter, for example, she can pick a girl her age and shop for her. And if there's any area we want to overspend on, it's that. Because I have done it in the past. I'll try to set a budget for myself, but when you get the list from the families, and they'll have like underwear and coats and pants and jackets, not even toys, I want to get everything on that list. And so those are our plans for Christmas for Q4. The next thing is to buy more bonds for us and our children. I made a video talking all about bonds. I'll have it somewhere up on the screen, and I'll have a link down to it in the description box. But with inflation going up, and with the Fed not stopping anytime soon with these rate hikes, I like to look for other areas where I can park money that it can grow for us. Savings accounts are great, but bonds, I'm telling you guys, like the return you get on that money is amazing. And so the goal is to save $500 more for my daughter and $100 for each of my boys, and then $5,000 for my husband and myself. And that's $5,000 total for us. So $2,500 for him, $2,500 for me. Can we do it? I don't know, but of course I will share it with you guys. But I'm a big fan of bonds. Like a big fan of I bonds. Again, like I said, check out the video that I did, and you could put as little as like $25 or something like that into I bonds. So you don't have to put a whole lot of money, but again, I'm about diversification, and I'm about anything that's going to make our money move in the right direction. And then lastly, our Q4 money goal is to track our dividend income for 2022. Our goal is about $20,000 in dividends we want to receive from all of our accounts. I do know in December we'll get like a big dividend payout from the 401k. When I say big, like a couple $1,000s. From that, we get a big dividend from our HSA. We get dividends from the Roth IRAs, but those dividends pay out like once a year, maybe sometimes twice if like a surprise dividend is declared. But most of those like retirement-based accounts are once a year. Outside of like the taxable accounts, those are like monthly for us. But so far we're doing pretty good. I'm going to not share where we are right now. I'm trying to wait until the end of the year to like do all of the tally. I'm going to do a detailed video about that. So if you're a numbers person like me, if you're a spreadsheet nerd or anything like that, I think you would enjoy that video, because I mean, it's free money. I mean, dividends literally is getting money for doing nothing. Like the epitome of passive income is dividend income. And I'm telling you, with the stock market the way it is now, dividend income is a huge motivator for my husband and I to continue this investing journey. So that's our fourth quarter goals, guys. 5 things. Again, nothing. We don't want to overwhelm ourselves. Just 5 things that we are working on. Tell me some of your fourth quarter goals that you have going on for this year. Do you want to save a little bit more? Do you want to pay off a credit card? Do you want to invest more? Do you want to maybe get your Roth IRA maxed out? Share below. I love chatting and talking with you guys. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you need any help, any one-on-ones, any products, check out my website, mt1finance.com. I do appreciate all of the love and support. And until next time, y'all already know, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.